And before we head to another star system, I thought I'd show how the smuggling works. First we need to find illegal stuff. For example, here we have explosives, which are actually so expensive that we can't fill our cargo. And yeah, there's a bug that shows up sometime. It well, screws up the display for how much you paid for the cargo, but that's a pretty harmless bug. And one piece of trivia I might mention while we are inching towards our destination and saving in case we get caught is that, well, I don't really remember where I read it first, but apparently this spaceflight engine for this game served as a basis for developing the 3D engine for Ultima Underworld and System Shock, which of course were made by many of the same people as Space Rogue. And they found everything in order. Hooray, that means we can get rich. Yep. That's a very nice piece of profit. Let's see, what could we buy with our... Yeah, getting up this thing fully costs something around 20,000 credits, I believe. Okay, and this is either the bounty hunter or the information trader. We don't really need to see either of them. Now... let's head to the gate. Ooh. Let's see, hello there. And that sound you hear in the background is probably the scow bumping. Oh. That was the scow bumping into corrosive gases, but it wasn't. And in fact, yeah, these environmental hazards do affect enemy ships just as much as they do you. 17 light years to Deneb, and there's the gate. Now, in order to activate these gates, you have to fly into the glowing thing at a high enough speed. I think it was something like 17 meters per second. And that actually shows at the far end of the cylinder, no matter which way you are going, so yeah, look at that. Don't ask me how the dimensions of this thing work. Anyway, now we are inside a wormhole. And what we do here is we fly through these rings. And also the wormholes contain, I don't remember if it was corrosive gases or minute amounts of antimatter or something, but anyway, they slowly erode away your ship's armor. As you can see in the bottom right hand corner there. So now let me think. What else was I going to say? Look here, we have another thing. Shard field. Now those might have been antimatter shards, but... And here we have... Ruling House of Redenep, Fiefdom. And it the Duchess Avenstar. In 2304 something. Yeah, if I remember correctly, this universe does not use the AD system for keeping track of years. And the planets do gradually progress on their orbits. The Krogan belt. So here we have 4 Malir gates, one over here, one where we came from, third one here, and the fourth one is over here. And there's a black hole. Anyway, let's go take a look at the third type of station we've encountered. Now, this is a planet, though it looks like a role-playing dime. Yeah, don't really ask me why they didn't just use some use a circle for this like they did in Elite. But hey. Docking privileges at Ross Mining Station. And what's here? Yep, and as you might expect, this is locked. So let's see what we have here. 700 in butler's uniform. Did my master send you to fetch me? Master? Oh, pardon me, my mistake. Who's your master? Borg's Lockthorn. He's a stern one. Even though my sole purpose in life is to serve others, I can never do enough for Borg. Why so sad? Oh, my, is my sorrow so plain? I was not always sad. In fact, before she left, my days were filled with bliss. Well, it's a long story, and I'm sure you have more pressing matters. No, please go on. It's kind of you to be sympathetic to a droid's troubles. Let me introduce myself. I am Elio X-23A, built by Luxury Droids Incorporated. Now, where was I? Yes, my troubles. It began when my master purchased a new droid to clean his apartment, a human form Maid 77J. Maid and I hit it off real well. We are interfaced perfectly. Then one day my master decided he wanted to reprogram Maid into a trash compactor. Can you imagine? Maid had no choice but to run away. My master got angry and put a bounty on her head. She's a rogue droid, he said, and I'll dismantle her myself when she's caught. I can do nothing. My programming requires me to serve my master. Perhaps you could aid her. Unfortunately, I don't know where Maid is or what name she's using. I do know she's in female form, or was last I saw her. I have it. If you suspect you found her, speak my name, LUX23A. She'll understand. Then hide her. After several months, The bounty hunter will tire of the chase. Return her to me then. Best of luck. And I think this is our pirate buddy. And actually here we have something in the trash heap, I guess. Found a dilithium gem. I honestly don't know if there's any place in the game that actually spells out that location, but there it is. Oh, GM's Blockhouse, Purveyor of Fine Spirits. Why not? Oh, and now that we have some money, I can show off getting drunk in this game. Greenhead, Basrodi disaster. Since the Imperium put a bounty on magic hills, all kinds of crazies been coming through here looking for quick credit. They're as likely to shoot you or me as a Manchi. I'll tell you, no good's gonna come of it. Another one, buddy? Must be watching your way. A word of advice, steer clear of God. Band of pirates, the Scarlet Brotherhood. They're a raw bunch. Had taken a parade out of Free Guild. Almost owned the place. Another one, buddy?
Psst, psst. Heard another noble was pumped off. Some said the Black Hand did that. Wonder what's at the root of all this bloodshed.
Well, let's go with the Regilian. It seems to be the finest brew.
Whoa, buddy, you already had a few too many beers. Imperial Law says I can't serve you anymore.
Yep, and what happens is you'll stagger around like this. I'm not touching anything. Okay, let's see what we have here. A lady, and I'd like to go. Dr. Elanius Ferrah, cosmetic surgery. Dr. Elanius Ferrah, oh, okay. Who's there? Come closer so that I may feel your face. You have a good, strong face, stranger. I will not soon forget it. Yep, a plastic surgeon who is completely blind.
You're blind!
So I am, since birth. Yet it is no tragedy. In the work that I do, my hands have become my eyes, capable, unerring eyes that enable me to do work wonders. You see, my blindness is actually a gift. What can I do for you? I've had the privilege of working on royalty, war heroes, disaster victims, even a spy. At least that's what he claimed. Did you have someone specific in mind? How about this Avenstar fellow? As far as I know, her beauty is entirely natural. At least I have never worked on the Duchess. What about... Yes, years ago I smoothed a scar he had received in the Battle of the Binary Stars. He was not a pleasant man. Yeah, it's good to know that Dr. Patient confidentiality is doing well and fine and all that. Let's see what we have here. Nothing. Well, the radioactive should sell rather nicely. And the intoxication wears off after you enter your ship. Ooh, they are having a fight. Let's not bother with them. Oh, speaking of fights, as I understand, the way to improve your relations with these different factions is, well, at least for pirates, you okay, not spoiled. At least with pirates, you have to go and get involved in a fight where a pirate is with a pirate and destroy the ship the pirate is fighting against. Naturally, if you don't want to piss off anyone else, you should do that in pirate versus Manchi fights. And this seems to be okay. Let's see. Well, only 4 credits profit per pop, but better than nothing. Souvenirs. You know what? We can make quite a killing if we ship these off to to a guild base in another system. Let's see, and we'll speak to all these guys in the next video.